Hello?
We are restructuring. Your position is eliminated.
So I got fired, not because I was lazy, not because I didn't care, not because I failed, because I was replaceable.
Well, I think we are seeing the most disruptive force in history here.
And it eventually will evolve into what he calls a new hybrid workforce with AI agents working alongside people.
This time for predicting that artificial intelligence could leave everyone unemployed.
I think it's going to be uneven and it'll be different for different kinds of jobs. There will be some jobs that totally go away, where the AI just does them end to end.
This could be your story tomorrow, or anyone else's. In fact, it's already happening, quietly and faster than you think, in places you'd least expect. Accountants, marketers, designers, developers, even founders, smart people, great at their jobs, gone. But here's the good news. This disruption isn't just a warning. This is also an opening, if you play it smart. Watch till the end. I'll show you exactly how to build your moat and become irreplaceable. Think about this. Are you replaceable at what you do? Can you be replaced with someone else? Or can your work be outsourced? Or can any AI agent do most of your job? And most importantly, what's your plan to make yourself irreplaceable? I'm not talking about getting better at what you're doing and adding another brick on the top of a crumbling wall. What you need is a moat. Imagine yourself as a castle, not a startup, not a resume, a castle. Now ask yourself, what's protecting your castle against the storm of your competitors, algorithms, AI agents, and automations? The old advice was specialize at something and climb the ladder. Nope, nope, nope. If your skill is too defined and too repeatable, that's exactly what AI masters fastest. That's what gets outsourced cheapest. You need a unique combination that's hard to replace. That combination or mix is your moat. So how do you build this defense mechanism? 4 main types of moats stand out. Let's find out which one resonates with you the most. Moat number 1, the cross-domain connector. These people build value by bridging different worlds. They combine unique skills from areas that usually don't talk to each other. Let me give you some examples. A UX designer who understands trauma therapy, a software engineer who understands urban planning, or a lawyer who understands blockchain, or a financial analyst who understands behavioral psychology. To make it clearer, let me elaborate on one of the examples. Jessica was a skilled UX designer in a crowded market. In today's scenario, maybe I could have handled general design work, but her specific knowledge of hospital workflows and child psychology made her irreplaceable for pediatric medical apps. See, the more unexpected the combinations, the stronger your defense becomes. Moat number 2, the network orchestrator. AI can process data, but it can't navigate tension. It can't rebuild trust after a client crisis. It can't sense when the mood in the room is shifting. People who design trust ecosystem across departments, timeline, and teams, they are not employees. They are the orchestrators that can't be outsourced or replaced by AI. Let me give you another example. Sam worked in supply chain management. While his technical knowledge was solid but not exceptional, he built relationships across manufacturing, logistics, executive leadership, and key vendors. And turns out during a major product crisis, Sam was the only person who could quickly assemble the right team, cut through office politics, and coordinate a solution that saved millions. Moat number 3, the micro authority. You don't want to be great at content strategy. You want to be the go-to person for scaling storytelling in early stage climate startups with limited in-house talent. Too specific, right? Good. Specific is safe. Specific doesn't get replaced. It gets referred. This moat I'm talking about is built on reputation and how others see you. By becoming the person people think of for a specific valuable solution. Here is another example of this type. Dr. Eric Topol became the authority on AI's application in cardiology, not general AI. not general medicine, a specific intersection that companies and governments seek when billions are at stake. Moat number 4, the time traveler. These are the people who see the shifts before others feel it. They see patterns before they fully emerge, and they adjust quickly to stay relevant. They don't chase AI trends. They watch society, read patterns, and move early. Now, they are the ones already learning the things others will panic Google next year. Here's another good example. Reed Hastings transformed Netflix from DVD rental to streaming to content creation by seeing shifts before competitors acted. The One-Moat rule. You know how we talked about 4 types of moats? You don't need all 4. In fact, if you try all 4, you'll fail at all 4. This approach leads to an overwhelm, scattered efforts, and an unclear unique value proposition, ultimately resulting in no real progress. I suggest just start with 1. Do you naturally connect ideas across domains, build relationships, have deep expertise in something specific, or spot trends before others? Which one type of moat do you naturally excel at? Build depth, not confusion. Let people see your edge. Once they can't imagine replacing you, you win. Now let's get practical. Building your moat starts with 4 concrete steps. Step number 1, conduct an evaluation audit. List every task you do. Circle the ones that AI or templates can't handle. Now underline the ones that require your judgment, your lived experience, and your relationships. That's the territory you expand. You need to be tough with yourself. No ego at all. This is about your survival. Step number 2, identify your natural moat. Now, based on that honest assessment, which of the 4 moats is your natural starting point? Pick the one that fits how you already moved through the world. You need to trust your gut at this stage. Which aligns the most with your strengths? You need to be honest with yourself. No matter what, the most qualified person to answer these questions for you is you. This step is about amplification, not reinvention. Step number 3, map your edge. Now let's get more specific about your chosen moat type. If you are a connector, what are the distinct skills you can marry in a way no one has seen before? If you are an orchestrator, where does your influence flow beyond your job title? If you are an authority, what niche problem can you become the Google result number 1 for? If you are a time traveler, what shift do you see now that most haven't clocked? Maybe write them down. Step number 4, make it visible. Here comes the move that most people skip. Signal your value. This doesn't mean spamming yourself everywhere. It means letting people know what you're doing, one at a time. Take on projects that reflect your moat. Talk about what you're exploring. Show your perspective in motion, even in small ways. People can't support or refer what they don't see. Make your value hard to miss and easy to describe. The idea is to pick one area to deepen first, then start building in public. Speak your lens out loud. When you build your moat, you stop trying to compete in races you didn't ask to join. You don't need to be the fastest learner or the cheapest worker. You build something that stands on its own. That's not just a job security. That's a leverage. The strongest position in any market isn't being the best. It's being the only one who does what you do, the way you do it. So don't just upskill, don't just hustle harder. Build your moat.